I stay by myself, Queen. And you're not even qualified to be even
You
dealing
say
with
everybody
me.
not.
Who are you that people should be qualified? Okay, you know what? That word sounds arrogant. You're not qualified. Like, who are you? Who born you? Who's your father? Like, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Relax and React channel where we delve into the internet to discover, watch, and react to things people post online and people be posting stuff online. I am Chima, your host. It is always a pleasure to have you here with me today. Today we are going to watch a snippet from the popular YouTube show Pop Your Balloon. There's this guy that's gone viral for quote unquote standing on business. Or as someone called him, a ninja turtle. So yeah. Gonna watch it, give him my opinions, and then I will also love to know your thoughts on the matter. Without further ado, let's get it.
Hello, welcome. Have you hold this? All right, if we can have your name.
My name's Aaron.
Aaron, how old are you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm 29.
29, okay, and
Yes.
what do you do?
I'm a licensed plumber.
Okay, very cool.
Yes.
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
Not gonna lie, this guy looks top heavy. Even his smile, I mean, he has a wide, nice smile, but them eyebrows, he makes him look like he's leering on you. But yeah, anyways, let's not judge early. Let's keep going.
I look for a woman that's not promiscuous and has a career going for herself.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breaker: being promiscuous, not cleanly, don't have a career, nothing.
I mean, he's consistent. I don't have promiscuity. What's your deal breaker? A girl who's promiscuous. I mean, you can't hit on him.
Nothing really going for yourself.
Okay. All right. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go
Okay.
ahead and go on over there and see what's going on.
Yes.
All right.
Like why? Why is it waddling like a penguin? Like if you watch it, like he sways to the side as it walks.
If we can have
my
your
God.
name and age and why you popped your balloon.
Hi, my name is Karma. I'm 24. Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to say the pop in the balloon proper. Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or I wasn't fully attracted to you. And I feel like that counts if we are going to be going through a dating show.
Fair enough.
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. So that's okay. Thank you. You did me a favor.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm glad you have a great day.
Thank you, Queen. You too.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, you know what? To me, that additional comment, you did me a favor. That to me, that's uncalled for. I mean, the feeling is mutual. That's it. Just state your business and keep moving. That additional comments felt petty, but maybe I'm jumping the gun. Maybe it's just I don't know. It just felt wrong. Maybe not petty, but it felt a bit. Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead. All right. We got to pop over here. If we can have your name
I bet you it's because of that comment he said.
and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Jara. I'm 22.
Okay. And why did we end up popping our balloon?
The comment you made,
There you go.
didn't really. I like a more humble person, not someone that responds so defensive-ish. Yeah, that's really it. I didn't really necessarily like how
That's
you
fine.
responded.
Hey, I could just
Yeah.
all I can do is be honest.
I mean,
you know,
yeah, be honest.
I
Be your
came
authentic
over here
self.
to,
That's
to-
okay.
To find a match
Sure.
that wasn't matching. That's
Sure, I
all,
mean,
Queen.
I 100% understand.
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
Sure.
And I was, she someone that's your type?
She all right. You're not really my type. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
No, just
but if I see you in public, I wouldn't reach out to.
totally fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right.
He's always adding an additional comment that I wouldn't add, but then I'm different. I don't know if he's arrogant because she mentioned him being humble. I don't know if he's arrogant or if he's just like that. Like he would tell you how he feels and give you an illustration of how he feels. Like, yeah, I don't find you attractive. Just to hammer home the point, if I see you on the road, I won't holler at you. I wouldn't add that. I would just say what I need to say and keep it moving. But he seems to add illustrations to his response. Not sure how I feel about that. I'm not sure where he's getting all this hate from, but there's still 5 more girls for him to speak to. So maybe.
And we did get a pop balloon over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
But look at his, like he looks intently, like he zooms in and focuses on stuff. Look at his eyes, just looking down at her tattoos on her legs.
I'm Lex, and I'm 23, and I pop my balloon because I feel like you could be a tad bit disrespectful, like how you, like, I don't know, arrogant.
Disrespectful?
A little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just that.
Well, voicing my opinion is not arrogant. She asked me if she would be a good fit for me. If I like what I see, it's contrary to the truth. So
Of course.
that's all I can do is just state what I see. That's not a good look for me. That's all, Queen. But thank you. You did me a favor as well.
Yeah. Also, what I have to say is, it's not what you say. This is what I mean by what I said. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yes.
You could have rephrased a lot of the things that you have been saying to me as well as the other girls differently. But that's all I have to say.
But one thing about me is I'm not going to change who I am
Of course.
to fit somebody else's liking. I'm just going to tell it how it is. If you're not it, that's not it.
Cool.
The one that is it, I'm going to let it be known.
Okay.
For surely, yes.
Respectful.
Don't do that. I think I get tired of people saying this. I am who I am. I won't change for this. I won't change for that. You do change. When you speak to your parents, you change how you speak to them, how you approach them, how you relay messages to them. When you speak to your friends, it's different. So when people say, "Yeah, I'm not going to change who I am," you're not changing who you are. Like, do you want to be right or do you want to win? That's a question I ask. If you want to be right, go with your brutish self and say what you want, how you want to say. However, if you want to win, you better learn to adapt what or how you say stuff so that who you're talking to can understand and receive it the way you want them to receive it without them misinterpreting it. So all this "I am who I am, I'm not going to change," all this bravado is BS. I don't buy it. I'm not saying change your character, but you can change your approach to get the outcome you desire. Simple. So this is BS. But I like it's personal, but I like how she did it. She said what she had to say, and then she pulled back. That's it. Let's see if she talks back.
All right.
That's it. She said what she had to say, and she was respectful with it. He came back with his retorts, and she didn't respond. Yeah, she gets props. And all these girls now, they get props because they just kept it civil. They didn't have to bite back. But he's just barking at everything, at anyone that doesn't like him. It feels like when you try and holler at a girl and then she rejects you, and then you say, "Oh yeah, you're butt anyways. You're ugly anyways." Come on, that's just weak-minded, man. Just learn to take the L on the face and accept it, marinate in it. Hug the L and keep it moving. You don't need to try to justify yourself or try to attack back. It's weak-minded.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Brianna, 26.
Look at his eye. He is intent. He is just.
My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms. Women I deal with, they don't have hair on their arms.
Don't do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest,
Don't do
Queen.
too much.
I don't like that. That's all I was looking at. You trying to say if I'm looking at particular body parts,
You just wasn't
but
looking at
that's
my
not
eyes.
what it is. No,
That's
I was
all
looking at the hair on your arms,
Anyways,
Queen.
she asked me the question.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in heels and you ain't talking.
That's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. Okay, so she assumed that you're looking at her chest. Fair enough. I mean, you're wearing a low cut, but that's beside the point. So she assumes that you're trying to correct her that no, I'm not looking at your chest. I'm looking at your arm, at your hairy arm. Then let her know. Then just and then later she corrected herself, saying, "Okay, cool. Maybe it's not my chest. Maybe it's the tattoo. She's trying to give you a way out." But and then you say, "Oh, the girl I deal with don't have hairs on the arms." Like, what's that got to? Like the other girl said, it's sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And a lot of people, I've heard fresh and fit people say that, oh, it's not, women worry more about how things are said, not what is said. Look, sometimes how you say stuff will cloud what you're saying. There are two sides of the same coin. You might have a good message, but if you deliver it poorly, no one will hear it, no one will care. You understand? You might have a terrible message, but you deliver it in the best way, and people will run with it. So yes, how you say stuff matters. How you say stuff matters, and the way he's just carrying himself is, I don't know. He feels like he needs to justify himself. He needs to, like, bite back at every buck that the girls, and the girls have been respectful. They have respectfully said, "You're not my type," rather than him keeping it at the same respect. Okay, cool, you're not my type either, and keep it moving. He has to illustrate. Yeah, that's BS, man. I don't buy this.
All enough.
Okay.
Don't do too much.
Well,
though.
you're not qualified, baby.
Alright,
So that's all good.
Let's move on. Okay. So we do still have.
Girl in black. The girl in black is she's pretty though.
Of 3 unpop, but she looking like you gonna pop? Okay. Okay. All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Jacqueline. I'm 25. I popped because I have hair on my arms.
Hey, just because you got hair on your arms, that's okay though, Queen.
Oh my God, this guy is so inconsistent. So you just didn't like her. So why mention the hairy arms? Why just tell her that I don't like you either and keep it moving? You see, so I think it's because he got embarrassed because she suggested that he was looking at her chest. So he had to sort of protect his ego and his bravado and try to sort of, come at her for hairy arms. When in actual fact, it wasn't the hairy arms. It's just that you coming at me, I'm going to protect myself and attack you back. That's what he did. But now, a girl that he does find attractive says, I too have hairy arms. Oh, hairy arms is not any problem. Like, come on, bro. Be consistent, at least. Be consistent with your box, man, and your bites, bro.
You look phenomenal though.
Thank you.
She ain't fit to my liking. She ain't even fit to. Hey, excuse me, Queen.
Hold your friend, bro. Why? Let us be quiet. Be quiet. Let us speak and continue your convo with the girl in pink. Why are you reacting? Why are you taking the bait, bro? You have the physical masculine frame, but your psychological frame is weak, fam. It's on bended knees.
I'm talking to this woman right here.
Yes, then focus on her.
Well, I could look anyway. I could look any way I want to.
Okay.
Sometimes,
But yeah, can y'all give her
speaks
balloon
louder than
back though?
words.
She don't want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the girl in red needs to be quiet as well, man. Like, be quiet. Like, yeah, you're her, but be quiet. The show has moved past you. Like, why are you telling her that she doesn't want it? Look.
Do you want your balloon back, Queen? We're not talking to you,
Why are you talking to her? Just ignore.
sweetheart.
Okay.
You already been. I already let you know. I'm not interested in. You got more hair on your arms than me,
Yes,
baby. But anyway.
Move on. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
So he's
go on.
saying get your balloon back, but
Bro, man. Damn.
I'm not going to get my balloon back.
Okay.
all right, no problem. So we do still have 2 balloons.
Yes.
Do we still have 2 balloons?
There you go.
Let's go over here. I saw you hesitate. That's why I had to ask. So if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Kayla. I'm 23. Originally, I was not going to pop my balloon because I know a lot of them popped it because he was being, I guess, arrogant. But to me, I like my man that's not going to sit in every girl's face and, complimenting them, So I didn't find that offensive to me. But
Sorry, I keep pausing it. She mentioned arrogant. I wouldn't class it as arrogance. I would say he's more defensive than he's arrogant. He hasn't learned to take an L. He hasn't learned to sit in his L and just be comfortable with, because that's part of life. In life, you get L's. You need to learn to accept your L's and deal with your L's, but he hasn't. So he feels like he needs to have a comeback. But yeah, anyways, that's just my thought on it.
when they started what was going on, I'm very I don't want to say I'm argumentative, but I don't want my man to argue back with me because then I feel like it's gonna always be a problem. That was the only reason why I popped my balloon, because I was just like, dang.
She sounds like a problem. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't say I'm argumentative, but I don't want my man to argue back with. So I don't understand. So when you have an issue, he shouldn't speak. He shouldn't. I don't get it. Yeah, that sentence doesn't sit right with me. I want some. Yeah, nah. Yeah. I won't say I'm argumentative. I don't want my man to argue back with me. But why? Why? Like, is it that you can't control your emotions? You don't have self-control to control your mouth? Yeah, that sounds like a you problem, bro. Sis.
But then with me, you kind of got a little bit catty with me. You a little sassy, just a little bit. And since you want to come at everybody over here, I'm gonna get at you too.
I don't like that. Sorry, I keep pausing. I'm really sorry. That term sassy, like when a guy stands his ground, I'm not defending him. I'm not defending him. I'm just speaking on the term sassy, right? I've realized that it's thrown a lot. It's thrown around a lot by women when a guy just stands his ground or doesn't accept what they're saying or counters their point with his point. That term gets thrown at him as sassy just because he stands his ground. Yeah, so it's lost its meaning to me. Yeah, there's some guys that are quote unquote sassy when they're bickering, going back and forth, doing tit for tat, yeah. But when you throw it with every guy, any guy that just stands his ground, sassy, yeah, it's watered down the word and the effects it has. But we'll continue.
You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute. You need to relax. You stocky as hell. And I was trying to be respectful, but you was really coming out like I didn't like it. I'm from the South and I can handle like a lot of criticism and stuff like that, but the way you was coming, you just ain't like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home and it's just not giving anymore.
Yeah. Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
I do real estate and property management.
I live downtown.
So what you do
I live
nothing compared to
downtown.
me.
I stay by myself, Queen. And you're not even qualified to be even
You
dealing
say
with
everybody
me.
not.
Who are you that people should be qualified? That word sounds arrogant. You're not qualified. Like, who are you? Who born you? Who's your father? Like, who? Like, are you related to? I don't know. You're not qualified. I don't know what that gets under my skin for some reason. That gets me. I don't know why. You're not qualified, bro. Shut up, man. Who are you? You're not qualified. The arrogance.
Tim, you definitely not. If anything, it was one of these two. I wasn't even looking your way. You
And
ain't
the one
my
that you
type.
wanted popped
If I
up
seen you, that's fine.
So what?
That is totally fine. But
Okay.
one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank.
Yep. Once you start going to money, once you start arguing that, I got more money than you, you've lost the argument. Like you just look like a fool. You look like a new fool. Man, silence is golden. My days, this is pissing me off, man. Yeah, I got money. I can pull out. Okay, cool. So, okay, go and pull it out, and then throw it around. It doesn't change the fact that I think that you're sassy. I'm speaking from her point of view. Like once you start going to the whole I got more money than you, I drive a bigger car than you, and materialistic stuff. Yeah, you've lost argument. You've lost the intellectual argument. So now you're going to say, okay, cool. I have a bigger schlong than you. Good for you.
Can you do the same?
Get this
Yeah,
man
you can't
off
do
camera.
that. You can't do that though, baby. Yeah,
Let's
in a real
move on.
way. You
Let's
can't
move
do
on.
that though, Queen.
All right. If we can have your name and
Queen.
age.
He keeps saying
Hi,
queen.
I'm Esther. I'm 23.
Why is Esther still there? Look at this. This guy has shown you his character, and you're still there, Esther. This guy has shown you his character. He can't take criticism. Like he can't maintain a masculine frame. He can't control his emotions. He bites back when he feels threatened. And you're gonna, with your fine stuff, you're just gonna stay there and say, "Oh yes." Come on, Esther, man. Come on.
And Esther, you still have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
Are you done?
Oh yeah, I'm done with the rest of that.
Okay.
You know,
Okay, now we can talk, right?
in a real way.
Okay. What do you look for?
I look.
What are
for
you looking for?
a woman, like I said, that's not going to be promiscuous. A woman that's going to be consistent.
Okay.
A woman that has a career and things going for herself. Because I had the same thing going for myself.
Okay.
You know, as well. I don't need a woman to give me her money or anything. I'm just looking for devotion and some loyalty. That's all. And some honesty.
Do you believe in God?
Oh, certainly. Yes, ma'am. I'm a God-fearing man. I practice monotheism. You know, I won't tell you what I identify as.
When a guy says that, okay, so people that ask, do you believe in God, are generally Christians, right? Believe in God. Jesus being the begotten son of God. The only way you get through the Father is through Him, John 3:16. You know, salvation. He came, suffered, died, rose for our sins. That's what we believe, right? When you ask someone, do you believe in God? The only thing is, are you a Christian? And when someone comes and says, I believe in monotheism and gets all intellectual, no. Esther, do the right thing. Do the right thing, Esther. Please do the right thing, Esther.
Religion-wise, but we can get to that at a later date and time, you know,
can.
if you choose to leave here with me.
Okay. Do you know the Bible says that love is kind?
Yes, certainly.
Are you here for love or are you here to just
I'm
insult
trying to
everyone?
create a family, you know,
Okay.
that's what I...
Do you believe the Bible says love is kind? Yes, it does. Are you here for love or are you here to insult? Okay, fair enough. That tracks.
aspire to do.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You're good?
Sure, we're good.
Oh, okay. All right. Any
yeah,
questions for her?
That's fine. Yeah, the guy, at first I thought he was just standing his ground, you know, standing his ground. The first girl she was respectful. She said, you know, I don't believe there's any attraction, blah blah blah. Then his response was fair, cool, yes. The feeling definitely mutual, cool. I would have worded it a different way, much more tactful, but you know, he got his point across. And then he added to it, why? You did me a favor. That's just uncalled for. The first time I thought, okay, maybe he's just, the first and second time, I thought maybe he's just awkward. Maybe just socially awkward. He doesn't know how to regulate, doesn't have tact. Some people are like that. They just don't have any filters. So, you know, you give them grace, you give them space. Fair enough. But then he started going back and forth with the girl in red and the girl in blue. I was like, yeah, bro, you don't. And then he went and started spending. He then brought up money. Well, I got $100K in the bank. I bet you can bring out. Like, who? Nobody's talking about money. They're talking about how you presented yourself, how you reacted to rejection, and then you know you start getting all egotistical and He might be suffering from Napoleon syndrome, because he's just way too defensive. And Esther, Esther looked like a good girl, but Esther, I don't know what Esther is seeing in this man, sure. But guys, so yeah, that's my take on Ninja, on this guy here. Let me know what you think, if you agree with my opinion that he's just way too defensive, or if you think he's just standing on business, as I've seen a lot of people say. And with snippets, it looks that way. But when you watch it through, you see a pattern. And like, yeah, he's not. I don't think he's standing on business. I think he's too defensive. I think he's too defensive, and he keeps responding when he shouldn't respond. Like, let people talk and just move on. But that's it, guys. Until next time, peace. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any new videos, and help me reach my goal of 1,000 subs.